I heard a fantastic story this week about customer service. And it's so simple. And I find myself thinking about it over and over again this week. So I thought it would be worth sharing. And it was the example of someone that went to a restaurant in the last year or so, and they had their baby with them. So probably about 6 or 8 month old. And they needed to go ahead and change a diaper. If you're a parent, you've probably been in a situation like this. And they asked the waiter if they had a baby changing station. And the waiter that was working with them said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we don't. I'm so sorry. Like, that's probably something we should do." And they apologized for it. And then another waiter who happened to be walking by, wasn't even their waiter, stepped in and said, "You know what? Don't worry about it. Give me 5 minutes." Came back 5 minutes later, had set up a little portable table, plastic table, in the men's restroom so that the father could go in, had a little tablecloth on it, and it was right next to the sink so that they could go ahead and change their baby. And this really stuck with me because I was thinking, you know what? How many times have I probably apologized for a service or something that we didn't have, or something that we didn't already have in place, that really with just a few steps, I could have made my customer's experience that much better. That it was something that I could have gone like, you know what? We don't have that at the moment, but I can have that set up for us in X amount of time. Or just give me a moment, I'll help you with that. Instead of apologizing for a problem, just in the moment, figuring out what that solution could be and helping your customer to get that. So I would just leave that with you as you're engaging with your clients, especially since it's Q4 and you're closing out business. When they have needs that maybe are changing from when they first talked to you to now, and they're wondering if it's still a good fit, how can you not apologize for something that you don't have immediately or isn't really on the list or you haven't discussed previously? How can you work with them to figure out the result that they want? To not apologize, but just to solve the problem. Just get right into solving the problem. How much more value would that add for you and for your customer? And how much loyalty does it build? I guarantee you that that person that went to that restaurant and then when they made that changing station for them, they're going back to that restaurant. And they've told how many people about it? I'm telling you about it, right? So those kinds of stories, those are what create evangelists that propel people from being a customer who's had a pretty good experience to being an evangelist, someone that tells the story over and over again. And that's what we want, right? We want evangelists, people that love working with us and tell other people about it. So think about that. How could you not apologize for something in your business, but come up with a creative solution that helps you, helps your customer, and in the end, really does help you and helps your business grow?